So we're going to be going into the gym and hitting an arm day today. Going to be a bicep and tricep workout that I kind of stumbled upon just by trial and error, because usually I don't work out the same way every time. I just kind of mix it up. But this one time I just destroyed my biceps, and it's usually kind of hard for me to tear them real good. So because of that, I wrote it down real quick the next day of what I did so I would remember, and I'm starting to do this routine. So thought I'd share this arm routine with you that, as for me, has provided really good tears and soreness that is going to result in bicep gains. You ready for this?
Yeah.
Lena's been stoked for arm day. She's been more excited for arm day than leg day this week, so we'll see how it goes. We're going to start with some incline drag curls seated on the bench. So you're going to pull straight up from the elbow. So the elbow goes a little bit behind you if you have some of that shoulder flexibility, as you can see from that side angle. Drag it up, pull back, squeeze at the top. Then I sit up and pump out like 4 to 6 hammers. We did like 8 to 9 drag curls. And then it goes right into an overhead extension with the dumbbells for tricep on that incline bench. Next up is spider curls. These are really good for isolation of the bicep. Gets the shoulder out of the movement. Squeeze at the top like you're flexing your bicep. Go down all the way for a nice weak position of the arm so it's hard to rip it up, but don't go all the way down to where the weight is off the bicep. I'm trying to keep time under tension during this workout relatively high. Goes right into a couple hammers. Squeeze, get that outer bicep head. And then you're going to go into kickbacks on the bench, like so. Knee up on the bench. Arm behind you. Squeeze those tricep heads as you kick back the dumbbell. Go light enough to where you can get a good flex of that tricep. And try not to go so forward with the movement that you take tension off the muscle. Throwing in some side delt raises with the dumbbell while I'm resting between sets for shoulder development. Next round, we're going to be having some Arnold curls. Really squeeze and twist that wrist towards the body, trying to focus on that outer head of the bicep to develop more with this one. And then again, putting the bicep in a very extended weak position at the bottom so you can get a good stretch on that muscle. Develop it all the way down to the forearm. And we have some seated overhead lying tricep extensions. Not seated, laying tricep extensions. And then I like to always superset it with a lying tricep overhead extension to do this, which is basically just a tricep press. I think the real secret sauce here is to rest for 10-15 minutes. So your body can think that the workout is over, and then you go right back into these other supersets, which are right here, working on the bracts. You're going to grip a bar, pull it up in front of you. I actually like the skinnier bar. And then standing overhead tricep rope extensions. I kind of go between flaring my elbows out and then also bringing them in a bit too, just to try to get all the angles. And then I bring that cable high enough to where I can set the weight down safely behind me so I don't tweak anything. And this is me just doing more delt raises with the cable this time. I also kind of go behind my back too, switch that up. But this one we got the front. And then this one I saw a guy do before at Gold's Gym that I filmed him. He was actually an Instagram bodybuilder guy. He uses this handle to do these exterior tricep push downs.